Right, bear with me just a minute, but this does all link up. One day in October or November of 2009, me, my sister and my nan were walking through Luton in Bedfordshire on the way to visit my aunt at her new flat. And on the way there, we popped into an off-licence so that Nan could get me and my sister a magazine to read. This was way before phones and consoles were as commonplace as they are today, so to keep us occupied every time we went to visit Nan, she got us a magazine from the shop down the road. This time, however, I picked up this. This is issue 47 of the official Nintendo magazine. It features a first look at New Super Mario Bros. Wii, a game guide to Wii Sports Resort, and the very first UK review of Professor Layton and Pandora's box. But what really struck out to me, and has remained in the back of my mind since as long ago as 2009, was the feature on pages 90 to 95. A fantasy Smash Bros. Roster, including none other than the Professor himself. Naturally, Layton's home stage would be St. Mystere, with the Ferris wheel rolling through on occasion, and his final smash would see him reach into his hat and pull out the robot dog from Curious Village, smashing the opponent off stage in a massive bolt of electricity. By this point, I'd played some Smash Bros. Brawl on the Wii at my mate Jamie's house, but I was still fascinated to read that Nintendo magazine wanted the Professor to be in the game. Also featured here are Phoenix Wright, Toad, Mega Man, and even Dappy from N-Dubs. Remember him? And while I too wanted Layton in the game, I also wanted the likes of Inspector Chelmy, Don Paolo, Lady Dahlia, Anton Herz, Mr. Anderson, Sammy Thunder, and even some of the cool new characters in the upcoming game, Last Time Travel, as everyone called it back then. But that was just a dream. Layton never made it into Smash, and we'd never get to see him duke it out with the likes of Mario, Wario, Lucario, and Dappy from N-Dubs. But then all these years later, I had a bit of an idea that might make all my dream fighting opponents into a reality. See, with the amount of possible character creations in more modern fighting games, my little childhood dream might finally come true. And so after almost 14 years of dreaming and over 31.5 hours of custom character creation, I'm delighted to present to you today the Professor Layton Royal Rumble, as we see the titular Professor and 29 other favourite characters come together to finally solve the mystery of, well, essentially who can kick the most arse. Hey there folks, DearestHershel here, and welcome to the Professor Layton Royal Rumble, an event that I've been planning since 2009, although not technically in this sense, but just something that I've always wanted to do. As I say, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you. I've not played through this at all myself. All I've done is make the characters. I've no idea how wrestling works. I've no idea how this game works. I've no idea how the controls work. So this will be an interesting one. To say the least. The characters in this are really something else. And yeah, let's crack right on and see how we get on.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. The two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Woo! I don't know what that means. Woo! First up, oh my god, it's Oswald Whistler.
Introducing the participants. First, from the city of Atlantis, weighing in at 156 pounds, the Crusher.
That's him, all the way from the city of Ambrosia himself, Mr. Oswald Whistler. Look at that hair, man. Look at that hair. God, he'll love his sideburns as well. He's just come from writing an opera about his daughter's charming grin. The critics are calling it Belongs in the Bin. And in he goes, in he slides. You'll soon realise that I have no idea what I'm talking about, so this commentary is going to be all over the place. I used to do vlogs as well, but I was really bad at improvising, so this is going to be interesting. And let's see now. Let's go now and see who he's up against. Oh my God! It's only Anton Herzen.
The true number 2 from New York, weighing in at 184 pounds, Anthony.
Anton Herzen has entered the arena, and in he goes. He goes, loving his little cat collar on there because we struggled to get the right costume there. But you know, it could be worse. Could be worse. You know, I've always wondered since Eternal Diva and Pandora's Box came out, you know, who would win in a fight, Oswald Whistler or Anton Herzen. Obviously, Anton's been huffing the gas for Beneath the Castle, so he's doing all right before you know, up against Whistler, who's quite a bit lighter than him. I mean, some would say. Quite a bit lighter than him. Already in the corner. Don't tell me, is Oswald Whistler about to get kicked out of the arena already? Is Oswald Whistler about to lose? No, surely not already. Next into the arena, who have we got into the arena? It's only Levin Jakes himself. Here he is now, all the way from Mr. Halloween. Look how bloody large he is. Oh! Smacking Anton right out of the way. Is he going to team up with Whistler? He's not. No, he's just as cowardly and aggressive as he is in the game. Down he goes. Down he goes. Is he going to get back up again? Surely not. Surely not. Oh, look at Whistler go, man. It's the most Whistler's ever moved. You know? Who have we got next? Oh, we're in for a treat now, everybody. Coming in very, very shortly. Position number 4, we have none other than Gordon Reinhold. Oh my God. Look at him. Finally, Jakes has got someone of his size. Levin Jakes is going down. He is going down fast. His health is deteriorating. Oh, bloody hell. Gordon's got Anton up in the air. Don't know what he's grabbing onto. Oh, got to be one of the most powerful characters in the franchise, this Gordon Reinhold. And is he about to throw Anton out of the ring? Is he about to throw Anton out of the ring? Next up, we've got the one, the only, all the way from St. Mystere. It's Stachin Scuffin, and he grooving. In he comes now. Look! Oh my God! Whistler is not going to come back from that. There's no way. But in 5 seconds, we got our next competitor coming in, and I'm sure whoever it is will be just as great. Here he is. It's the big man himself, the head of the franchise, the titular character himself, Mr. Professor Layton, and there he slides in. Gordon's health hasn't dropped an ounce, you know. Oh, I say that it has just now. And it looks like Whistler is out of the arena. No, surely not. They're not going to throw Gordon out. Not this early in. A nice elbow to the face there to Professor Layton from Gordon Reinhold. And Levin Jakes is really going to town on Anton. Next to the arena, we've got the one and only Leon Bronev. In he comes. Look at him slide in now. Stachin Scuffin seems to be having a bit of a breather there. And he's out. Anton has knocked Stachin Scuffin out of the arena. It did not seem to last very long. But we've got another proper big challenger coming in now. This is the one and only Barton, coming all the way in from London, and look at him slide in. Had a bit of a trouble making Barton's hat, not gonna lie. Oh, is Anton on his way out? Oh no, he's making his way back in again. But Leon is kicking him while he's down. Don't tell me Barton's on his way out now. Levin Jakes is really putting up a fight today. The professor's getting strong, and Barton is out. Barton did not last long. Levin Jakes is bloody unstoppable. And out goes Gordon Reinhold. Surely not. I'm very disappointed with Gordon there. Very disappointed. But don't worry, in comes Kebabi all the way from Grimsby himself. One more second, and our next competitor is Clark Triton, the mayor of Mr. Halloween himself, coming all the way from Mr. Halloween, I suppose. There you go. Levin Jakes is really holding up. I think my money is on Jakes to win this, you know. I'm surprised that he's held out this long, but if Gordon got knocked out that quickly, then, you know, it's only a matter of time for Jakes. Kebabi might just be putting Jakes out of his misery. But here comes Aldous. Will he hold up better than Stachin Scuffin did? And in he comes now. Oh, look at that. That was a slam and a half right there. Levin Jakes seems to be having a little nap in the corner, but the professor is really going to town on him. Is he going to get up? How will he cope with this? Let's see how he fights against Don Paulo. cool. Aldous is really going to town on Kababi, who just got knocked out. I didn't see. Oh, Anton has finally been kicked out of the arena. Levin Jakes is one of the only originals left. Don Paolo seems to be struggling by the edge. Must have hit his massive balls ahead. And Leon is out of the arena. All the way from future London now. We are now joined by the one and only Clive Dove. As I said before, I'm really surprised that Levin Jakes is still in the arena. I thought by now he would have gone. By the way that Gordon went out, I thought that Jakes would have definitely been gone by now. But let's see who we got next in, and it is Randall. All the way from Stansbury. He's just been examining the wall of Norwell, and now it's time to examine a wall of pain, some might say. Oh, and it looks like Clive has been knocked out of the arena. It did not last long at all. Clearly, he's the brains of the operation was definitely not the muscle. If only we had someone else with a little bit more muscle to try and give Jakes a bit of a challenge. Let's hope our next competitor will be able to do just that. Oh, it looks like Randall might be on the way out, but the professor may have had enough of his childhood friend. Will he survive? Will he come back from this one? Will he come back? Oh, a lovely slam there from Kababi. Clark Trotton is down on the floor. And Don Paolo knocked out of the arena by Aldous. Who's up next? It's only Dean Delmona, the Dean of Gresham University in the City of London. Let's see how well he'll hold up against the rest of the competitors. Delmona and Clark really going for it. Clearly some rivals at the university. There we go. Kababi has knocked the professor out of the arena, but took an immediate kick from Aldous there. Let's see how Inspector Chelmy deals with the blows as they do down in London. And will they do it the same in the ring? Clark Trotton finally gone for the arena there. That's a big loss for the arena there, but Levin Jakes seems to really be holding his own right now. I don't see anyone coming back to fight Levin Jakes. Kababi seems to be having a bit of a fit there on the floor. Someone should really call a doctor. We've got 3 spaces, I believe, left in the arena. 3 spaces for our next challenger, and our next challenger is Dimitri Allen, all the way from future London. Let's see if he can hold up any better than Clive did about 5 minutes earlier. And in he comes now. Immediately taken to Aldous, who's on the floor, and he's helping him up, and about to knock him back down. Did not last long. The orange team in the corner there seems to be ganging up on the Inspector, as Jakes is now back on his feet, and Dean Delmona, in all his age, is still putting up pretty much a good fight. He's really going for it. I had to include LMJ, I had to. It wasn't going to be Catriel, so please welcome Ernest Greaves into the arena. Look at him there. Look at him there. Let's see how well he lasts. Immediately taking a hit from Kababi and immediately getting launched. Oh, that did not look like it was pleasant. Spoke to Chelmy going down on Jakes now. Not like that, obviously. Dean Delmona is really doing some damage here, and at the same time, oh Christ! Look at Jakes go! Look at Jakes go! The Inspector is not going to recover from that one. But here's someone of Jakes' size who might be able to do a bit more damage. Next into the arena is Curtis O'Donnell, the sea captain from Eternal Diva, and he's not quite the same size, but he might have a bit more of a chance than the rest of the characters do. Like Dean Delmona. Look at him go! Oh! Special trick from Ernest there. That was not expected from the sly little sim. And 2 in 1 out of the arena there. That we've lost Dean Delmona and Aldous at the same time. Clearly Chelmy is going for a big one up against Kababi there, and he seems to be down, but will he be getting back up again? And it looks like the Inspector has actually been knocked out by Ernest Greaves himself. Really unexpected from Ernest. Really unexpected. And Dimitri Allen has gone by Levin Jakes again. And Levin Jakes is unstoppable. We really need someone to come in of Jakes' size to absolutely hold him back. And I really doubt that Simon Reinhardt is going to be that person. But, you know, we will see. It's anybody's game. Anybody's game at the minute. Kababi's holding his own. Ernest is holding his own way better than anyone ever expected. Curtis O'Donnell just stamping Kababi in the face right there, you know. Simon Reinhold already stunned, you know, this is not looking good. Levin Jakes, again, really holding his own. There's no way that Simon Reinhold is going to get back from this. Kababi holding off for dear life there by the edge of the arena, but it looks like Jakes is occupied by Ernest, who has been knocked out of the arena. Next up, it's the Professor's apprentice himself, Luke Trice. Kababi immediately standing up for his friend Big Derek there by throwing Luke out the arena already. Surely not. After the incident in Grimsby, there is no coming back from that, and I think Kababi has chosen today to get his revenge. Bill Hawks is next into the arena. It's a shame that Dimitri's not there to fight him himself, but I'm sure Luke will have a few things to say to him himself. Then again, I'm sure Levin Jakes and Simon Reinhold and maybe Curtis O'Donnell all voted for him, so it'll be interesting to see how they fight against him. Of course, the president of Level 5 itself, Akihiro Hino, is now entering the arena. Be interested to see how he holds up against some of his creations. Immediately, oh no, he's gone for Kebabi. He's gone for Kebabi. He doesn't know the man. He does not know the man, and he's already going for him. Hawks and Curtis O'Donnell really going for it now, and he's slammed to the floor as we now welcome our next competitor, Mr. Beluga, who is one of my favourite designs of all the ones I've made. I think he's really clever there. It seems like Beluga. Who's been thrown out? Who's been thrown out there? I didn't missed it. Oh, was it Hino? Yeah, Hino's gone for the arena. Did not last very long there. Up against his creations. I think if anyone manages to knock Jakes out the arena, that'll be the big one. But at this rate, I think if Curtis O'Donnell can't and Kebabi can't together, then we are really losing help. We will need a big name to enter the arena to get Levin Jakes out of here. Bill Hawks and Kebabi having a little bit of a scrap there, I'm fairly certain Kebabi did not vote for Bill Hawks, so it's unsurprising. And it looks like Beluga's been knocked out as well. Did not last long as well, which is a shame because I really like Beluga's design. Bostro's the next into the arena now, so it looks like Levin Jakes might actually have a little bit of competition. Bloody hell, Bill Hawks helping Luke Triton there back into the arena, but immediately knocking him to the floor again. And it looks like Bostro is about to do some serious damage to Kebabi. Bostro never been one to big fan of the Kebabi Chronicles. And Curtis O'Donnell out of the arena there. That is a real shame because I'm not sure he was sort of one of the big names in fighting off Levin Jakes. And the next name coming in is really not going to help very much. It's Dr. Schrader. If Dean Delmone didn't last very long, I'm really certain that Schrader won't. And Kebabi is out of the arena. It looks like Bostro did that. I wasn't really looking there. But Bill Hawks is already about to push Dr. Schrader out the arena. Schrader's fighting for dear life, and it looks like Bostro's really going in for someone else as well there. Who have we got next? It's only Sammy Thunder. Sammy Thunder, the conductor of the Momentary Express. Let's see if he holds up a lot better than his uncle did a few minutes earlier. Oh, and Schrader's gone. A knockout from Bill Hawks there. Luke Triton getting slammed to the floor there. Lasted a bit longer than his dad did by the looks of things. But he's really kicking his own up against Bostro. It looks like Bostro and Levin are going to have to fight it out together if they really want to survive. Next up is Mr. Anderson, all the way from Dropstone. Mr. Anderson pinning Bill Hawks on the floor now, and it looks like Bostro is really going for something up against Luke Triton. It's a miracle so far that he's not gone for Levin Jakes. And as Luke has now been thrown from the arena, it'll be interesting to see if Levin and Bostro finally duke it out. It seems they are. As we welcome our next competitor into the arena, it's none other than Jean Descalais. It seems that Descalais has gone straight for Jakes, the dullard from Miss Tallery. Next into the arena, it's none other than me, myself. I don't know how to play. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I punch anything? I don't know what I'm doing. I've figured it out to... There you go. I figured it out to... I've hit Bostro. Levin Jakes is finally out of the arena. Bostro and DearestHershel now fighting it out on the other side. DearestHershel is going to be doing very well up against Bostro. Up in the air now. On the floor. Did not look well, that. Now I've got to be able to play and provide the commentary. This isn't going to go well. How do I punch? I don't know what punch is. I've done something to Bill Hawks. I'm kicking Bill Hawks in the face. Oh, I think I just hit Bill in the crotch. So I'm sure he's not going to do very well from that. But for a video game, I think that does look a little bit like me, It's not quite Uncanny Valley, but, it's something. Sammy Thunder and Bostro and me all on the floor. Bill Hawks is the only one standing at the minute, I'm having a fit. Bostro's definitely having a fit. Bit of an interesting one, this. Will any of us come back up against Bill Hawks? Now that Levin Jakes has gone there, that's the biggest threat, but I think Bostro is definitely going to be on the next one. I'm really struggling against Bostro now. That's going to leave a mark in the morning. Sammy Thunder up in the air now, up against Bostro. Still in the arena though, No one's got out just yet. Yeah, Bostro's gone for me now as well. I don't know how I can't even get up anymore. I think I'm just going to lay here and accept my fate, Every time I turn to the camera, it gives me a think what to do, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just spamming a few buttons, Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back from Bostro. If Bostro doesn't take the title, I will be pretty shocked here. I'm really trying not to get kicked out here, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm still in. I've gone for something up against Bostro. I got a hit in against Bostro. I've got a hit in against Bostro. Hawks is still in. Sammy Thunder's still in. Let's see how else everyone else fights that about this. I need to sort of get onto Hawks so that Sammy can try and fight. Bostro seems to be doing alright. There's no chance I'm winning this. I don't know what's going on. Don't know how to throw people out the arena. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I get away from Bostro? I need Hawks to be able to do something here. Bloody hell! I'm doing alright. I am doing alright. Hawks is getting back up again. I've got a bit of another challenge to deal with now. Anyway, I've got Hawks on the floor. Bostro's doing alright, and right, this is at the end for me. Bostro's got me up in the air. I think there's any recovering from this. Down onto Bill Hawks. That's definitely going to leave a mark in the morning. Not what you want. And if Bostro is jumping on you, I don't really know if there's any coming back from that at all. DearestHershel on the floor. Bill Hawks having a little nap in the corner there. It did not think that I'd last this long, you know. Yep, definitely having a fit on the floor there. Bill Hawks, is it the end for Bill Hawks too? I don't know what I'm doing. I just hit Bill Hawks in the nuts. Bill Hawks and Bostro are still really going at it though, you know. My back seems to be hurting. Oh! I didn't think I could do that. Did not know I could do that. Here we go. Oh, I really should have done something there, shouldn't I? Bloody hell. I'm all over the place. Bloody hell, Hawks, calm down. There's no way Hawks could really... There's no way Hawks could do this. Oh, God, I don't know how to play this game. And I'm out, just like that, so I can get back to commentating properly. Bill Hawks and Bostro down to the Ultimate Championship, both from Lost Future, which is critically acclaimed as one of the best, well, mostly known as the best game in the franchise. Let's see how these two brilliant characters from that game really finish this off now. Both on low health. It looks like Bostro's suffered quite low, but he has got a lot of core strength to him, doesn't he? So, you know, if we cannot let Hawks win this. We cannot let Hawks win this. No way can Hawks win this. Hawks cannot possibly get away with 2 victories, you know. First at the end of Lost Future, getting away scot-free, and if he gets away scot-free at the end of this, Bostro, it'll be a big, massive disappointment for the fan base. Bostro is our only hope here, and he's hoping that he can do something that Leventrix couldn't do, and that's get Bill Hawks out of the arena. Bill Hawks really going for it there. Will he be able to get Hawks out of the arena? It's all going, and he's done it. Bostro has got Hawks out of the arena, and that is the end of the latest Royal Rumble.
Here is your winner, the Super Athlete.
There he is. I can tell you right now, I'm very sweaty from that. That was intense. You know, it might not look it watching it at home, but bloody hell, that was intense. And it only took 14 years since 2009 for me to be able to finally pull that off. You know, there were so many more characters that I'd love to have seen in that. I would love to see Lady Dahlia, Flora and Emmy fighting as well, but alas, I could only do there were male characters in this Royal Rumble. Yeah, that was really something else. And I've now got to spend a good few hours editing this. So, see you in the future, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.